mama, getting all these new tattoos. And I ain't saying that everybody's got a song called Rockstar. Lately I've been feeling like one, so I wrote one too. And it goes like Miami has a Dolphin, the greatest football team.
We are just a stone's throw from the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, and it is rocking and rolling here at Huntington Bank Field in downtown Cleveland. Today we've got a matchup here in pivotal Week 7, as it'll be the Miami Dolphins taking on the Cleveland Browns. Getting toward the halfway point of the NFL season, Week 7 is underway on EA Sports. And we will not see a run back on the opening kickoff. This will be a touchback. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. On the ground, this is Devon Achane. And space tough to come by there as they get maybe a yard to the 37. Well, this defense for the Browns, they were excellent a week ago in the win over Pittsburgh.
And no matter what's done throughout a ball game, it always comes back to blocking and tackling. That's the essence of football. But I think it's hard for people to understand just how difficult it is to tackle, especially open field. Very few missed tackles on tape that I saw last game. This team does a nice job of getting their opponents on the ground.
Tagovailoa working out of the gun. And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down. You look at this Browns defense. They enter this one 18th in the NFL in stopping the run.
For some defensive fronts, playing the run is not the priority. It's playing the pass, right? They get upfield, they rush the passer, and sometimes neglect stopping the run. That's something that they have to work on and reverse a little bit. Make sure you play the run on your way back to the quarterback.
Good. 21G, 21G. Ready.
Out of the gun on 3rd down. Here's Tua. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Grant Delpit. And the Browns are going to take possession as they've got it at the 42-yard line. So far this season, this defense has had their issues against the pass, so that's a great sign for them to get the early pick.
Yeah, confidence builder for them and an absolute shock for the quarterback because he went into it. He saw the numbers we saw. He watched them on tape. I think he came into this one thinking this is going to be a big day, and it very well could be. But early in this one, advantage defense.
Well, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space. And it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
Buffalo 18. Ready, ready.
They'll run it. Here's the rookie from Ohio State. And he'll take this down to the 33. The Browns are 2-4 here in the first half of the year. And they come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Ready.
Now Sanders. They'll swing this out to Jenkins. first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 20-yard line. 13 yards to pick up there. Good for a Cleveland first.
That's good for a first and 10 at the 20-yard line.
19 Tiger, 9 check Panther. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
On first down, here's Jenkins. And he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
That's a good play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball. Held him to a gain of 2. And that changes the playbook a little bit now for the guy calling plays. 2nd and 8. Now he's got to probably think about going to the air instead of maybe staying with the ground game.
19 tight. Go.
Sanders. And did he get the feet down? Yes, touchdown. David Njoku, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Browns take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown. Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away. And just shoving him off there. And he won't quite make it to the 25. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others. Where they think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
We look at this Browns defense. Right now in the National Football League, they're ranked number 18 against the pass.
And even though that's not the greatest ranking in the world, one thing you can say, they get after the quarterback. They're in the top 10 in the league in sacks.
Here's 2nd and 10. Here's Tua. Trying to lay one up deep. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
They come up to the line now facing a 3rd and 10 after the incompletion.
Go.
Tua sets up to pass it. He'll look downfield for Waller. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but he falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
Looks like a second empty possession to start the game, and certainly not the way you want to start when you're coming off of a loss last week. Every team talks about starting fast. They're hoping on their next possession, it can be a delayed fast start and get them going.
35 yards that time on the punt. And the Browns will take over 1st and 10. The Browns drive about to get started. This could end up being a pretty big drive. I mean, look, yes, it's early in this game, but they scored the touchdown, they got the stop, and now if they could get in the end zone here again, CD, they could grab an early stranglehold on this one.
Yeah, they certainly can, and that's what you're looking for. Where's the advantage? Can you gain it? Can you press it? Now for them, finishing it off, because right now it's out there for them. They just got to go seize it. They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender. Couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
18, Pioneer. 65 cat, 65 cat.
To throw now, here's Sanders. That's to his running back, Quinshon Judkins. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
And they'll use him out in the backfield, and sometimes quite a bit. They're just trying to get him touches any way they can. 4 catches a week ago, there's another one right there.
A yard all they need, but it's 3rd down.
Check smash, check smash. Ready.
They'll try and run here with Jenkins. And he has the first down yardage before they bring him down right at the 45. Give him 6 yards, and they do convert on 3rd.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Let's go. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Bronco, track him 60. '79 Broncos. Let's go.
Play action. It's Sanders. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Now, following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17.
Mustang 19.
Sanders to throw. And he is going to go down. They sack him on the final play of the first quarter. After 7-0 on EA Sports.
Okay, break.
Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down. Went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. Now 3rd down and very long.
60 Eagles, trap 60, trap 60. Warriors 70.
To throw is Sanders. And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
It's 4th down.
On 4th down on is Corey Bojorquez to punt. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. That'll go as a punt of 34 yards that time. And it'll be Dolphin football.
1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. Still in the first half, but this offense has struggled. Haven't really been able to get anything going, not only in the points category, but in the yards category. Let's see if they can do better here on this drive. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
Snap will come from the 31 on 2nd and 7. Again, it's Achane. A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Dolphins first down. Defensively, they were in the 3-4. A solid run up the middle. What made it successful?
Well, what you have to do is control the nose guard, but sometimes you don't do it by blocking him. You do it by influencing him. Get him moving to one side or the other and hit him back on the opposite.
Now Achane on 1st and 10. And a pretty quick burst there as they get this across midfield and down to the 46. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a first down.
A gain of 12. First down, Miami.
Ready. Big team. Ready.
Now they'll throw with Tagovailoa. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
Another incompletion there. That's 5 in a row now to start this game. He's got to take a deep breath now, step back, shake it off a little bit, trust his offensive line, and hope that his play caller dials up something that can give him a completion and get him going.
2nd and 10. Tua going to throw. Blitz coming, and down he goes. And hang on here, we got an injured player, and that is QB Tua Tagovailoa, who's in need of some assistance. The medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break. So a tough situation to overcome here. 3rd and 17. A first throw for the backup, Wilson. They'll let this go deep for Waddle. And it'll be intercepted. And the Browns are going to take possession here at their own 6-yard line.
And I think this is a situation where quarterback coach on the sideline is going to talk to a signal caller and say, listen, it's 3rd and long and it's still early in the game. Let's not force things here. If we don't feel good about it, let's just check something down and punt the football.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. They got the ball now following a big play, keeping the other guys out of the end zone. Now they'll start deep in their own territory, 1st and 10. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
First play of the drive, let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
Chop left. Rig.
Once again, Jenkins. And he'll go down just shy of the 25 to 24-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
And the Browns, first down. 1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
7 Pirates. 70 Rangers.
Throwing, Sanders. On the throw, let him too much that time. It's incomplete.
Big touch and time are critical for those types of throws. He put a lot of zip on that one. Needed just a little bit more finesse trying to get it to his back.
Let's go now. 65. Viking, 18. 19 tight. 18 Rattler. Cup 19. Ready.
Here's Sanders. This is the tight end, the Joker. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at
Here we
the
go.
39-yard line.
Cowboy.
2 minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game.
Hey, 60 Eagles, 79 Broncos. Trap 60. Check. Let go.
Give up the middle, Jenkins. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and they'll make it 2nd and 4.
If you're the offensive huddle, you're smiling after that play because you certainly got them guessing now. 2nd and short, could they just hand it off for another big gain? Or did they take advantage of this spot to take a big shot downfield?
H Buffalo 18. 60 Maverick. Warriors 70. Go.
2nd and 4. He's going to float this one deep right side. Got a man that's caught at the 6-yard line. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. A big play there with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Browns have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And that'll make the score 14-0. The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
Looking to pass. Tua. That's going to be caught downfield by Hill. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. A good pickup there, 26 yards. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Now Tua. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And it looks like one of the DBs has it.
It's not often that we see big plays end in disaster, and we just absolutely saw it right there. They had something really big cooking on that one.
Can you, when you're down near the goal line like that on a big play, do you get maybe a little too careless, a little too desperate for the goal line?
I think the last part is exactly right. You get desperate for the goal line, and sometimes you get the ball out of it away from your body, and you're trying to extend to get there, or maybe you're just trying so hard that the ball will come out of your hands. In any event, that's a big opportunity lost. And that's what I'd like to see out of this defense, a little fire, a little toughness. It hasn't been the best first half for them, but they did do a nice job there, forcing a loss on that play.
Cut 19! Cut 19!
On play action, here's Shedeur. Open man downfield is Judy. He's got it. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. 27 yards there, a 1st down.
What an intelligent play as he found open grass and uncovered quickly. A nice clutch play to move the chains. The defense, they've got to do a much better job of accounting for these shorter routes.
19 tight. Pioneer.
Out of the gun here, Sanders. They'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave them with 2nd and a yard. The Browns will quickly use their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half.
Ready?
2nd down and a yard.
Come on. Mustang 19. 60 Bison. 60 Bison. 70 Ranger. 70 Ranger. 79 Broncos. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. Ready?
Looking to throw. Sanders. Escaping the pressure right. Jalen Phillips, the former 1st rounder, getting in there for the sack. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. A 2-touchdown game, 14-0 the score as we get rolling again here in the second half. And he takes this near the 25, just a little pass there, caught at the 26. The Browns drive about to get started. And, Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought in the first half they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it. But I think these first couple of drives, they'll want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities. And I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
Not his best throw there, but where we sit right now in the third quarter, he's had a pretty good game throwing the football.
He certainly has, and it's not exactly the point where we're doing 4-minute offense yet, but they've got to think about, I'm not going to say milking the clock, but understanding clock management here on out.
He's got this almost to the 40 before going out. Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the third quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really trying to put the hammer down and finish this one off.
5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Ready? Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Cup 19, Cup 19.
2nd and 5. He gets this into the hands of Jenkins. Down to the 10. And all the way down to the 5. A big play there on the catch and run. 51 yards.
They made that way too easy for them. No one is supposed to be that open against an NFL defense. Once he caught the ball, there wasn't anybody close enough to stop him. And he was able to continue downfield after making the catch.
60. Pioneer. Trap 60, Trap 60. Ready.
Back to throw. Sanders. In trouble, and he'll go down back at the 12. A big loss there of about 7 yards on 1st and goal, so now it's 2nd down.
Here we go, set. 70 Timberwolf. 19 tight, 19 tight. 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger.
Looking to throw. Sanders. And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up 3rd down.
Well, that play was certainly a little bit different, because on the previous play, he was sacked. This time, protection a lot better. Had time to survey the field and still couldn't find an open receiver.
Cowboy 80. Street. Go.
On 3rd and goal, Sanders to the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Oh, nice defensive effort there, providing the hit as the ball got to the receiver, separates him from the catch, and normally he's a sure-handed target.
The kick by Pinheiro is good, and that will extend their lead even further. Well, they picked up right where they left off in the first half. First drive after the break, they come away with 3 and increase that lead.
Yeah, and you just want to keep building on that lead, don't you? Whether it's 6 points or 3 points, take everything you can get, keep maneuvering, keep adding to it, keep making it difficult for them to come back.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. Now they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. Now it's Wilson. Flushed out right. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. Wilson smart to take off and run with it as he's able to pick up the first.
Well, that's a nice job right there. He's looking downfield, but with no one open, he takes off and tries to run for it. He gets to the sidelines and gets out of bounds with a first down.
Wilson. Short throw going to be caught by Waller. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. The Miami first down, that one going for a gain of 11.
For a tight end, he's got good straight line speed, and on that route, he's often the guy that gets overlooked. Nice job there finding him in stride for really good yardage.
Steps away. And this is going to be caught, but they'll say out of bounds. So it's incomplete.
I'm sure that was a tough halftime trying to figure out some strategy to get things going, trailing by a lot when they went into the locker room. He's just trying every avenue to spark his team here to begin the third quarter. Not a lot going on that play, though.
Throwing is Wilson. Throw right side, going to be caught here by Waddle. Evades the tackler, and now some space. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Jalen Waddle, 57 yards. And the Dolphins are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And that'll cut the lead to 17-7. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The Cleveland offense ready to go. This now a 10-point game, so things tightening a little bit after that last score. They'll start on the ground with Jenkins. Found a little room there as he's up to about the 37. 49 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
An opportunity to get a drive started here at the end of the third quarter. What you're trying to do is break the game down a little bit. Don't let your guys see too deep into the game, into the future, and say, oh, we got to get here. No, right here, right in front of them, melt the clock down, get to the fourth quarter, try to keep going.
And try to keep that lead.
Exactly.
And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play, and now they're faced with a 3rd and 1. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we've played 3 quarters. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Browns on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Third down and 1.
65, 65, Panther 60, Panther 60. Cutting.
Operating from the gun, Sanders. Well, he will be knocked down hard, but he will have the first down.
And that pickup of the first down, that's going to leave a mark because they really needed to stop them there, didn't they?
So frustrating. Defensively, you're a play away from getting that football back here, down late, tough.
Now they've got to find a way to create a turnover or takeaway. Otherwise, this one will probably get away from them.
Throw left side complete. That's 4. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35.
Partner, I like that they're staying aggressive on offense because to me, this drive is what is known as a put-away drive. You score here, that might put this one to bed. I like the fact that they're playing with confidence and not playing with fear.
From the gun, it's Shedeur. Into the hands of Cedric Tillman. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets it down to the 30 there.
A 6-yard pickup brings up the second.
And the ball 30. Here's 2nd and 4.
Here we go. 70 Lions. Panther 11. Panther 11. Chop 60. Chop 60.
To throw again, here is Sanders. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Here's the 7th play of this drive. This is 3rd and 4.
Hawk 70. Hawk 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. 79 Broncos. Let's go.
Now Sanders. This is caught. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. Jerry Jeudy, his first touchdown on the year. And the Browns are closing in on a 3rd straight win as they widen the gap further here in the 4th quarter. Another touchdown through the air for them, and for this rookie quarterback at the helm, he has put them in a great position, Charles, to get the victory in this one.
He's absolutely taken charge. Every touchdown for them has come via his arm. 0 rushing touchdowns, no special teams, no defensive scores. All him throwing the football. He's in cruise control right now, and so is his team.
And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. This one certainly has not gone according to script. You would have thought on paper that this offense would have its way here, but they certainly have not, and they trail big. After this, it figures to be a quiet trip home. That's caught. Nick Westbrook-Akine with it. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 43. Off the play fake. Here's Wilson. Rolling to his right. And he'll get this into the hands of Hill, complete. And he goes down, but not before getting us inside the 25. It's another 1st down as this time they get an even 20. Open man is Waddle, complete. And a gain of 5. And it's 2nd down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5. At the Browns' 17-yard line.
To throw again is Wilson. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass.
Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
Here's Wilson to throw. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it.
70 Lions.
In motion, Hill. Here we go. It's Wilson on 4th down. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Dolphins can't convert on 4th down. And it'll be a turnover on downs. The Browns drive about to get started. Been a very strong performance for them, really, on both sides of the football. The turnover on downs, the most recent example, and now, obviously, they're in a great spot here.
Yeah, if you're over on the bench right now, you're shaking hands with your teammate, you're hugging him, giving him a little dab. Been a big, big performance for them. Now you just don't get care of us, take care of the ball on the way out.
Tyrell Dotson there on the tackle. Here's a 2nd and 5.
Here we go, set. Cougar Knights, 60 Mavericks, 60 Mavericks. Trap 60, trap 60. Go.
To throw is Sanders. And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete. He shook his head right when he released that throw. He knew it was going to be a little off target.
Yeah, the excitement got him on that one. Wasn't able to control the fact the receiver was open, and it would have been an easy throw.
18, Viking 18. Dragon 60. 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. Ready.
Sanders. He'll swing this out to Judkins. And this won't be enough. Stop the yard short after a gain of 3. 4th down.
We can make this one pretty simple. Blocked up all of his progressions downfield, forced to get it to his running back. But how about the way they ran to the football and knocked it down to force a 4th down?
The Browns send out their punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. And no one there to stop it. Hits at the 8, but it carries all the way into the end zone for a touchback. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. But probably not much that they can do at this point, CD. Down 3 scores late in the 4th quarter. This is going to be a little too much to overcome, you would think.
Yeah, they'll go down swinging, but in the end, I think we saw the writing on the wall a while back because one team was clearly better than the other in this one. And while it didn't quite reach blowout status, I think we knew who was going to win this one well before we got to this stage.
It just seems like all game long there hasn't been a lot of sync quarterback to wide receiver on this side of the football.
They haven't been on the same page, quarterback and receivers. Heck, they haven't been on the same grease board when you draw plays up. They haven't been on the same surface tablet that you look at on the sidelines. Nothing's worked for them. They've got to find a way to start matching each other's movements.
To throw is Wilson. Hit as he throws there, incomplete. What we just saw there, that's really been a common theme all afternoon.
A lot of pressure. That forced the errant pass. He's been under duress this entire afternoon. He just had to unload that one. He's fortunate it was just incomplete and not intercepted.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. They'll try and throw for it with Wilson. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Browns are going to win the football game.
Ready?
They'll run. This is Judkins. And out of bounds right around the 20. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Come on. Panther 11, Panther, Cowboy 80.
That one looks like he'll throw here. Did he get the feet down? Yes! Touchdown! Jerry Jeudy with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Browns are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. He has really settled in throwing the football, and that touchdown here in the fourth quarter gives him a pretty comfortable cushion.
He may be a rookie, but he's playing like fourth quarter, and the QBing is easy. How about this guy? Youngster, not worried about anything, just cutting it loose and having fun.
And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride.
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once we were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here. It'll do something some other time." But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. Right back to Achane on second down. And he finds some space past the 25 to the 27. 4 yards on the pickup there as they get it back to a more manageable 3rd and 7.
On a second and long, it's really nice to see an offense that has enough confidence to run the football in that situation. I think that goes back to their practice and game planning. They've seen things that they've seen on tape.